Good morning, Cormorant Kingdom. You're listening to Cormorant Kingdom Community Radio, and I'm your host, Vol Fluisterer. And now the news. The prices of fish has gone up as fish are becoming increasingly rare in Cormorant Bay. This is believed to be due to a vast increase in the number of cormorants from last year. Unfortunately, their number cannot be brought down, as they are the sigil of our great nation. However, the king has issued, for a small fee, licensed cormorant deterrents, which are, as far as I can tell, merely boards of wood wrapped in cloth, with which you are legally allowed to whack the cormorants away from the fish. However, this hasn't been doing much good, so the local fishermen have been poaching in the waters of the neighboring kingdoms of the Ckcr Empire and the Iron Ice Hills. It doesn't seem that the Ckcr Empire has noticed, however, as they are very rich. In other news, a portal has opened up in the center of town, and as a result of this, the king has issued a decree, which arrived in my studio this morning, clutched in the claws of a peacock. I'm not sure how the peacock got here, as we all know they can't fly. I think it may have climbed the stairs. Anyway, the edict reads as follows. People of Cormorant Kingdom, stop. Do not enter the portal, stop. Do not touch the portal, stop. If anything should exit the portal, kill it, stop. Scratch that, stop. Capture only, stop. Love and kisses. King Boone the King. P.S. Pay your damn taxes, stop. As always, our king is very eloquent. In other news, prices have decreased for spices imported from the Amaranthian Empire. We don't know what they're up to. I mean, they can afford to drop the prices, but they've never done anything like this before. I think it is a clever ploy. Anyways, buy more spices if you need them, I guess. Good luck finding something to season with them, as fish are becoming increasingly rare, as I stated previously. Have fun, but be careful. In sports news, tryouts have opened for this late spring season of war. If you want to be a knight, just grab a sword and report to the castle by this Friday at the latest. If you just want to be an infantryman, you can apply whenever you like. Those positions are always open. And now the weather, with our weather priest, Jimbo the Orc. Well, folks, it appears Jimbo is asleep. May the gods be with us, and let him not pray in his dreams. Now, traffic, with our traffic dwarf in the sky, Ergen Jurgensen. Ergen, this is for you.
Hello, this is Ergen Jurgensen, reporting to you from the high altitudes of the sky. I am in the sky, where no dwarf was said to ever be allowed, but my ornithopter is managing it wonderfully. Thank you. The station ornithopter it's technically the station, or I built it, but I built it for the station. It's the station ornithopter, but it is mine. My pride and joy. Yes, as saying, the traffic currently is rather backed up across Cormorant Kingdom, as center of Cormorant Kingdom is currently declared to be no teleportation zone due to weird portal magics and unknown origins thereof. Could be some manner of congestion there. All wizards are now, therefore, going to have to manifest some manner of magical steed and take to traffic the normal way. They are clogging the roads with their magical steeds, many of which are far more ostentatious than necessary. I guess when you can just make a magical 50-foot horse, you do. But why you would need it to pull that cart, I don't know. It's not a very big cart. Seriously, people, share the road. Share the road. In other news, the King's Way is currently being blocked by a sleeping giant. Plan your route today accordingly. And go Knights.
Thank you, Ergen. Now we have live on location our spring intern, Thrag the Barbarian. Thrag?
Hello, Vol. This is Thrag, reporting from site of latest conquest, Town Square.
Thrag, it's not a conquest.
I am here. Anywhere I go, I conquer. Therefore, reporting from site of latest Kongfest.
Very well, Thrag. Is there anything you can tell us about the mysterious portal in Town Square?
He's a purplish-greenish color. Top half turns clockwise, bottom half turns backwards clockwise. Standard weird magical portal.
Alright, is there anything else you can tell us, or anything about the townspeople's reaction to this portal?
Puny weaklings cowering in fear across town square. Is their reaction to all unknown, though. Nothing unusual.
Is there anyone down there you could, interview, perhaps?
Yes, Thrag interview portal.
Thrag, no! Thrag! Stop! Well, looks like we have an opening for summer intern. I'm not sure what to do now.
Hello? Hello? Pigeon. Hello. How are you doing today, Pigeon?
Hello, you're live on Cormorant Kingdom Community Radio. Who is speaking?
I'm sorry, could you repeat?
You're live on Cormorant Kingdom Community Radio. Could I ask who's speaking?
Oh, well, this is Clyde Jimsdale, news reporter / anchorman extraordinaire.
I understood approximately half of those things.
So, you're a radio station?
Yes, we are. Could you tell us about, your experience passing through the portal?
Well, you see, it was quite moist for some reason. The inner linings of the strange transportation device that I just used were very soaked with some sort of strange blue liquid of sorts. But it seems that I am not anywhere near where I once was before, seeing as how the usual skyscrapers and cars have been replaced by small stone abodes and horses.
Once again, I understood half of those things. Could you tell us what is currently happening with the portal, since you have passed through it?
Sure thing. Well, it seems that this portal that I am walking away from slowly, because I don't like staying in one place at any point in time, it seems that the portal is shrinking, but not in the usual sense of somebody getting distance from an object and becoming smaller in their perspective. It just seems to be it's gone.
All right then, folks. I guess the teleportation ban is off, and the King's Edict is now null and void. Clyde, anything more you'd like to share with our listeners?
Yes, listeners, as the new host of the Cormorant Communication...
I'm sorry, what?
As the new co-host of Cormorant Community Radio, I would like to greet you all and say, fine, how do you do, from the Clyde Jimsdale of your new place.
Clyde, would you like to come down to the station? It should be just at the end of that road you're currently walking down.
Oh, sure thing. I see you've got your local eyes. Man, this place is tall!
Yes, it's a radio tower, Clyde. Yeah.
Oh, there are a lot of stairs in this thing.
Yes, it is a radio tower.
How big is it?
Smaller than it used to be. All right, Clyde. Glad to have you in the studio. For our listeners back at home, it seems we have a new protagonist here in town, and he's with me in the station. Clyde?
Thank you. Bird, man, thing?
Name's Volfluisterer, and I'm the host of this station.
Volfluitster. Okay. It's good to be here. Good to talk to the people of Cormorant Kingdom.
You got it.
Cormorant Kingdom, yes. Good to be back on the airwaves. Back home, they weren't exactly the same, and they often told me to just come in and take the trash and get out.
You don't have to talk into the pigeon. The raven can hear you.
I thought the pigeons were the radio.
No, the pigeon is just for talking to other people who have pigeons.
Oh, so the pigeon's the phone.
I have no idea what that is, but sure. Anyways, the raven does the radio thing.
Oh, okay.
Please be kind to my birds, Clyde.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, could you tell our listeners back at home who exactly you are?
My name is Clyde Jimsdale, news anchorman / reporter extraordinaire.
I'm sure they know what that means. Could you tell them a bit about what your life was like before you stepped through a mysterious portal?
Well, you see, I lived the high adventure life of a reporter and a news anchor in one, hence the slash. You see, I would go out and collect news from the local happenings around my town, such as the Iced Cappuccino Gate.
I'm sorry, Clyde, what was that?
The Iced Cappuccino Gate. You see, turns out that the local store named the Iced Cappuccino would oftentimes lie to customers about the ingredients within their iced cappuccinos, and hence the Iced Cappuccino Gate.
That sounds truly heinous, Clyde.
It is.
Could you tell us what you think of our town, having appeared here for the first time?
I think it's a lovely sight. It's a little bit dull, but, it'll get a lot better now that they have me here on the radio show.
I'm sure it will. So you plan to stay here in the station?
Oh, yes, totally. Do you have a bed nearby by any chance?
Yes, but that's mine. And you're not sleeping with me.
Okay, on to my third question then. Where will I be staying?
We'll figure that out after this interview. Did you perchance see our spring intern Thrag the Barbarian on your way through the portal?
Thrag the who now?
Barbarian. He's a 7-foot-tall hulking beast of a man with no shirt and an axe.
I did not see any here or there of that fellow. I did, however, see this axe.
That is indeed his axe. Well, listeners, it looks like our spring intern, Thrag the Barbarian, is with us no more. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family, wherever they may be wandering the wastes. But we will now return to this interview with our new protagonist, Clyde Jimsdale, was it?
Yes, that's right, Vol. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Clyde Jimsdale, news anchorman / reporter extraordinaire. Can't express that enough, it seems.
Quite. Could you describe to our listeners what exactly those terms mean?
Well, you see, a news anchorman is somebody who... the pigeon is vibrating.
So it is. Sorry. It appears we have a call in from our traffic dwarf, Jürgen Jurgensen. Jürgen, is everything going all right up there?
Yeah, I just felt that I needed to update you about the traffic now that the portal's gone and the no teleportation zone has been lifted. The traffic's really cleared up with that. Wizards are now leaving the roads and teleporting as they normally do to their locations, and... Oh god, there's one now!
Jürgen? Are you okay?
I think he's been hit by a wizard.
Listeners, it appears our traffic dwarf, Jürgen Jurgensen, has been struck by a teleporting wizard. Let's hope he survives the fall. He always has in the past.
Quick question before I continue this job. Is death a routine issue, as that is the second one this day?
Jürgen doesn't usually die, and I haven't died yet. Also, we don't know that Thrag is dead.
Fantastic!
However, I'll tell you about field reporters later when we debrief you, since you are apparently obviously keeping this job.
Well, listeners, this is Ckcr. Yep, that's all the right letters. Ckcr, signing off.
Hide! Don't hit the birds!
Well, we're signing off.
Yeah, I can just do that magically. You don't have to smack the raven. Please don't smack the raven.
Oh.
Anyway, Ckcr signing off. I believe that's enough for today. That was a gift from my brother.